Hi, Scorpio. Welcome to Soul Panda Healing Arts. My name is Amanda. This reading is going to be good for all Scorpio placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is going to be geared more towards people that are already dealing with somebody currently. I will do a singles read later this week, so check that out. And as with all tarot readings, this is a general collective message for all Scorpio placements, so take only what resonates for you in your situation. Leave the rest behind. If it doesn't resonate, don't try to force a tarot reading. Never sacrifice your free will to tarot. You always have free will. And understand energy is fluid. This can change at any time. This is just what's going on currently right now this week. And that can change. Free will is a thing. I am going to check in to see what their feelings towards you are, their intentions, how they see you, and what their next actions towards you will be this week. I am also going to pull some advice as to how you can navigate through this energy with this person. But yeah, I do have some pre-shuffled oracle cards here. We have very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Some of you need to decide what you want in relationships altogether. What you need and what you want. Some of you need to ask to have your needs met. Past life relationship, you have known each other before. Some of you are in a relationship with somebody that you have known in a past life. You have chemistry. There is a strong magnetic attraction here. Some of you are being really drawn to a soulmate. Maybe you've known them for a while. And there's a lot of chemistry here between you and a person. And it says this person is worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Some of you, there may be some waiting around here. You have a codependency. There may be a certain level of codependency between you and a person. Whether on your end or what. Let's see. Spirit, what's going on with Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements? How does this person feel? How does the person that they are already connecting to feel about Scorpio? How do they feel about Scorpio? Well, there you are showing up in your reading already, Scorpio. They feel like you are very independent. They feel like you are very emotionally balanced here. They may feel like you don't always express your love. You know, the King of Cups sits above the body of emotions, but doesn't always share from their cup of love. So they may see you as being really focused. Maybe you're building a business. Maybe you're a business owner. And you're just really focused on that right now. But they see you as somebody stable. They feel like you're stable, grounded. They feel like you're making things happen here with the Magician card. Maybe you are a business owner here. Maybe you're a working mom. Maybe they see you as really fighting for something. Again, entrepreneur. They see you as an entrepreneur, maybe working really hard. But it's beautiful energy. They have a lot of love for you. They have mature feelings for you. What is the intentions? What are their intentions towards Scorpio? Yeah, they intend to come in hot and heavy. They intend to rush in towards you. Maybe they've been in hermit mode, or maybe you've been in hermit mode and they're like manifesting you to come back towards them here. But I feel like they've been in their head or indecisive about it. We'll see. How do they see Scorpio? How do they see Scorpio this week? How are they seeing Scorpio? Could be dealing with a Cancer placement. 7 up. They see you as completely blocked off. Focus on your stability. Yeah, they see you as in hermit mode. They're just like, you're just off manifesting your own passions, and they might be feeling salty about it. Maybe this codependency is coming from this person. Maybe you're dealing with somebody that requires more attention than you can give them right now. But they see you as somebody that's straight up just focused on your stability here. That's where you're looking. You're like blocking out all these wands that are vying for your attention, and you're just like, nope. What actions will they take towards Scorpio this week? What are their next actions towards Scorpio this week? Page of Cups, Empress, and there you are again, Scorpio. I feel like they're going to drastically change their approach towards you. They might come in seemingly innocent and nurturing and transformative, but they definitely want to have a serious talk. With the Queen of Swords, the Ten of Swords, I feel like some of them are worried that you are leaving them behind, or that there is some sort of ending or betrayal here. Or they may be wanting to talk about some sort of thing that they're think of as a betrayal. Let's see. How do you feel about this person, Scorpio? You see them as a soulmate. You love them. You love them a lot. You could already be married to this person. This person could inspire you in a lot of ways. But you might feel like they are really self-limiting in their beliefs. You might feel like this is not going to be for everybody. But some of you may feel like this person is chained to or held back by an overbearing mom, or their mommy issues. Take that part as it resonates. Or you feel like they are being held back by their less than savory, volatile emotions. Take that as it resonates for you. But you love them. How do you see this person? Ace of Wands. You see them as a very passionate person. You see them as creative. Could be dealing with a Libra. Let's see. Let's get some clarifying messages before. You have the Page of Cups here again at the bottom of the deck. Ace of Cups. Ten of Pentacles. Some of you could just be focusing on a dream that's like a new creative or new soul project. You're just chasing your dreams, and it's going to lead to a lot of success and stability. But for some reason, that's making this person feel insecure for some reason. Why is the Nine of Pentacles and the King of Cups how this person feels about Scorpio? Ace of Pentacles. They feel like, you have a lot of new things coming in for you. They feel like, that you guys could really build something strong together. It's Ace of Pentacles, Seven of Cups. They might fantasize about building something with you, or they feel like you have tons of options. They see you as honest. The Ace of Swords. Page of Wands, Hierophant. They see you as moving earnestly towards something that you are passionate about and very committed to. Why the Chariot as their intentions? Why is the Chariot here as their intentions towards Scorpio? Yeah, they intend to just come rushing in here with the Chariot here. Or maybe they're intending to harness two opposing parts of themselves to move towards a stronger direction here. Yeah. The Star. I feel like they are passionate about you. I feel like they do like the passion that's between the two of you, whether that's like your sex life or whatever. By the Chariot. Nine of Cups. You're their wish fulfillment. Yeah, they intend to come rushing in towards you to heal something. Maybe there was a Tower moment and they want to restore some hope and faith in this connection, and it's something that they're very passionate about. You have the Emperor here. They could have Aries in their chart. They see you as their divine counterpart connection. But there is something toxic and codependent about this relationship that needs to be cleared out. And that's what's leading to this stagnation and this feeling of betrayal. Maybe this person feels like you work too much. I don't know. Why do they see you as the Four of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands? Why does this person feel like they see you that way? Two of Swords. They see you as indecisive. Moon in Libra. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, they see you as somebody that's focused on their business, on themselves, on their stability. But you might be coming at it from like, yeah, they see you as going towards it. Why the Four of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands? Queen of Cups. They see you as trying to balance between emotions and stability here. They see you as very nurturing and loving. Page of Pentacles, Lovers, and Six of Swords. For some of you, they feel like this new chapter in your life might lead you to choose to move on from a situation or lead you elsewhere to another person. Why the Page of Cups, the Empress, and the Death card as their next actions? Again, roles could be reversed here, but I don't know. I feel like you feel pretty positive. They might end this. Ten of Swords. Queen of Wands. King of Swords. Three of Pentacles. Ace of Wands, Page of Swords. Is there some sort of social media thing that is leading to a sense of betrayal? We have the Page of Swords and the Ace of Wands. It doesn't necessarily have to be anybody that you met with in person, but it could be somebody that you speak to online that they see like could be competition here. Four of Wands, Six of Cups, Two of Wands. Yeah, tennis. Give me a second. Let me see what I'm feeling here. It's like their next actions towards you are the Page of Cups, the Empress, and the Death card. So drastic change in perspective. Coming in, I mean, they might come in with some sort of an apology. There could have been an assumption made or an accusation made about a betrayal that came from insecurity. They might have come in hot and heavy. It might have been about somebody that you even work with or you know what I mean, collaborating with. And they might have got it wrong here. And they're having to operate from a place of integrity and clear out the rubble to rebuild something here. Why is the Two of Cups here? Why is the Two of Cups here? Page of Cups. Yeah. You might see them as a little bit more emotionally immature than you. But there's the Two of Cups again. But you see them as a soulmate. You see them as somebody that you love very much. I don't see any of this, you see them, You feel like you would fight for this connection. But I feel like you want an apology. I feel like you just don't want to stay stuck in the same place of self-limiting beliefs and victim mentality. You are inspired to move on and close out chapters, to go after something that you really want, which is long-term stability, success, and a passionate new beginning. And somebody might be avoiding doing the work emotionally on themselves, by themselves, because you can't do this work for them, Scorpio. Why is the Ace of Wands here? As for how you see them, you see them as passionate, you see them as creative, you see them as enlightened here. Some of you could be, jeez Louise. Let's see. You see them as somebody very giving, Six of Pentacles, Six of Wands. You see them as a star. I mean, they might actually, this is the Jupiter and Leo placement, but this is like, they might be creative, like in the public eye some way, whether they play music or do something. Why is the Ace of Wands here? Three of Wands, that could be an Aries, something significant about Aries season. We are in Aries season. Six of Cups. And the Four of Wands. You see them as somebody that you're building a future with, that it's equal give and take, and that you see them as a soulmate that you are building with. But I feel like you also see this as somebody that needs to do a lot of healing for all this weight that they're carrying by themselves, that this is going to be a long-term commitment. You recognize that there's imbalances that eventually we're going to lead to a tower moment and some disappointment anyway. And you're going to wind up alone if you don't build something solid on more solid ground. There has to be a choice here to leave behind the codependencies or the toxicity and move towards something, or you're going to walk away. I do see you eventually walking away from this person if they can't get their ish together, Scorpio. Because you see them very positively. It's somebody needs to deal with their insecurities here and their codependencies, and find out what they can bring to the table, or recognize what they already bring to the table. Maybe your success is triggering this person's insecurities, and they're becoming controlling. And yeah, here's the Empress again. Let's see what your advice from Spirit is regarding this connection. What advice do you have for Scorpio regarding this connection? You have the Knight of, or sorry, not the Knight. You have the Knight of Cups and the Hermit card here. Some of you are being called to really go within and figure out what direction love is asking you to move in, what you need in love, and still focus on what your passions are. Maybe you get an incoming message from an Aries here, some good news that leads you in a different direction. But I feel like this healing of scarcity mindset, lack mentality, and insecurities is something that I don't know that you can carry this person through. I see they maybe it's this person hasn't been able to find work or something. Maybe it has to do with work. But let's see. Why is this Page of Wands here? I'm curious as to what this good news is, or what this... something that you've been waiting for a long time here. Knight of Wands. A new passionate direction that you're moving towards. Maybe some project that you've been waiting on to come into culmination for a while. King of Wands. Six of Wands. In the meantime, I feel like Spirit's calling you to go within and focus on the things that bring you love and joy. The Page of Wands, you have somebody coming in. It could be another soulmate here. Not necessarily a romantic soulmate, but somebody that you're going to be able to work with and collaborate with in the meantime. This is King and Queen of Wands. They could have their own business. Could be a fire sign here, or Leo, Sag. I also see Leo. You have all the fire signs showing up in your advice here, but you're needing to still take action on things that you are nurturing for yourself. You are not meant to let somebody else hold you back. You deserve to shine. You know, you need to develop the strength to assert some boundaries, maybe with other people and their own insecurities, and really reclaim authority, and that's what transforms this connection. Some of you need to lead by example by being your confident, passionate self and giving encouragement where it's needed. Inspire by nurturing your own seeds and chasing after your own dreams. Sometimes we inspire people by just being ourselves. Let's see. I have some more oracle cards to pull for you, and then we'll get into your final message from Spirit. I saw Libra, Scorpio, Cancer, heavy Aries in that reading. I did see a little bit of Taurus, Libra. So take that as it resonates for you. Doesn't necessarily have to be that sign, but it's somebody that's embodying those energies. All right, Spirit, what's coming in for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus regarding the person that they're already connected to? 222 when I look up at the timer. Let's see what's coming in. Yeah, somebody is experiencing some separation and loss. Somebody feels like they're getting stabbed in the back here. Whether you or this person. But is it perceived or is it real? Is there... You have wedding rings, union, marriage, soul connection, everlasting love, and devotion. So for some of you, this is somebody that you're already married to or were married to. Butterfly, evolving, growth, next phase, healing inner child, releasing the past. For some of you, this is what you are bringing from past lives. Is this energy of codependency in past lives? This could be something that you're trying to clear out in this lifetime to have this relationship evolve into its highest form here. Some of you may be recovering from or still recovering from a deception that, or a perceived deception that happened like as far as a year or two ago. And it's still not over, and this person's still not over it. And they've just become increasingly more codependent in the situation as a result of that. Camera, reminiscing, making memories, learning from the past, and perception. Again, this is about perception. It's about learning from past mistakes. Eek. And then you have old school, outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying over events in your head. Somebody, I'm telling you, somebody is replaying certain situations over and over and over and over and over in their head, and they can't let it go. Or somebody needs to overcome their conditioning in order for this relationship to evolve and move forward. Because otherwise, I do feel like you will cut ties. Move on, receive what you need, progression, and arriving. Get some water. See what is coming in for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Crossroads. Multiple choices, options, turning point, indecisive. Like I said, for some of you, this is the turning point in this connection or in this relationship. Friends, acquaintance, trust, support, loyalty. Some of you may be relying upon your friends right now during this time. Or there is wounding regarding trust, loyalty, and support. Some of you need to focus on rebuilding your friendship in this connection. Truth, confession, clarity, reveal secrets. Somebody feel like there's about to be a truth revealed, or it has something to confess to you. Again, hook up. One night stand, intimacy, casual relationship, or fling. Like I said, there could have been something that was perceived. It could have been a truth about a hookup or a one night stand or some sort of casual relationship from years ago that this person is not letting go of. And it's almost like you might even regret telling this person about the situation. This person is in a lot of regret. Or you are. Yeah. Let's see. Let's see what final message does Spirit have for you regarding your relationship. Spirit, what final messages you have for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements regarding this person that they're already connected to? Time for a nap. I hear that. I hear that. Some of you, like I said, some of you are just like, I don't even want to talk about this. There may be lots of overnight, long, all night long discussions with this person. Rest, rejuvenation, and renewal, temporary non-action, allowing the dreams to arise. When it comes to matters of the heart, don't make any plans right now. If you are not partnered, it's a good time to take this time to get to know yourself. If you're involved with someone, relax and just be with your partner. This is going to be an uneventful moment in time. Don't force anything for now. Allow things to flow naturally, and a beautiful renewal will take place all by itself. Patience is the key to your heart's desire right now. Withdraw from action in your relationship and give it a rest so that your love and connection can become rejuvenated. I did feel that with the friends card that some of you are needing to rebuild your friendship with this person. And there's like an old version of this relationship that's got to completely die away to build something new. But right now, you just need to be in hermit mode to determine what it is that you need from this connection to be able to have this discussion. In the meantime, focusing on your own stuff. I feel like you got a lot going for you. Some of you might be getting some help or assistance from a friend in some way, shape, or form. Let's see. But, like I said, Scorpio, take only what resonates for you, leave the rest behind. If it doesn't resonate for you, feel free to check out your other placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. I have several different types of readings that I offer regarding relationships and stuff like that. If you're interested, check them out on soulpandahealingarts.com. But until then, take care and stay blessed. Until next time, bye.